This is instruction in completing the RP5 step of your research paper. I'm going to briefly go over the requirements and then I will illustrate them in more detail in turning my RP4 into an RP5. But there are a few things I want you to be aware of ahead of time. First, you are going to choose 4 or 5 pieces of data. A piece of data contains a topic sentence, a quotation, and a paraphrase. I will illustrate this when I make choices. You will be writing 4 body paragraphs. If you choose 4 pieces of data, you will have 1 piece in each paragraph, and your top score would be 270 out of 300, which means that the best grade you could have on your final document would be a B. If you choose 5 pieces, you will have 3 paragraphs with 1 piece of data each, and 1 paragraph with 2 pieces of data, and will be eligible for a score of 270 or better. What this means is that the grade on the final paper, if you're going to get an A, you need to have 1 paragraph with 2 pieces of data in it. Now remember, this whole process is worth 1,200 points. So while I urge you to try to do the best job you can, understand that you can still get an A for the entire process if you get a B on the paper. Number 3, you must choose data from 3 different sources. So let's move on and see how all of this is done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our RP4 document, and we're going to select all. We're going to hold down Control C. We're then going to open up a new document, RP5, Control V. I've already pasted that in here. And here is now our RP5 document. So what we're going to do is we are going to select pieces of information that we want to use. Now I'm looking at my first source here. First thing I'm going to do is to make sure that I have parentheticals at the end of each. And so I do, so that is good. Now I'm not real happy with this first one because I think it is a little too specific for my purposes, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to choose this one here. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take out the topic sentence. I'm going to take out the link, and I'm going to take out the MLA. Now, one of the reasons that we are moving these from document to document is if I go back to RP1, I will still be able to find that MLA. If you don't have that in your document 1, then make sure you do before you complete this step. So I'm going to delete that, and that leaves me with this piece of data. This is 1 piece of data. I'm then going to go down here. Well, gee, we didn't use this one at all, so I'm going to eliminate that. And then we're going to go down to this one. I like this one, and I think that the paragraph that will have more impact for me is this one on the bottom. And so I'm going to take out all of this. And so now what I have is I have 2 pieces of data. So I'm going to work with these 2. You're going to be working again with 4 or 5. So what I want to do is I want to write my commentary for this paragraph, and so I'm going to decide how this data supports this topic sentence. So what I'm going to do is I am going to write I'm going to write 2 sentences of commentary and a concluding sentence for that. And so I'm going to go back here. I've already done that here, and so I'm going to copy and paste this in RP5. Now notice that I have bolded the green commentary. You don't need to do that. I've just bolded it to make it easier to see for you here. So notice that I have the basically all the elements of a good paragraph. I have a topic sentence, I have a concrete detail, I have 2 sentences of commentary, and a concluding sentence. For the concluding sentence here, I actually use 2, and that's just fine. So that is done. Now I'm going to go down to this one, and I'm going to do the same thing. And so I'm going to go here. Well, let's see. I picked the wrong one, didn't I? No, I didn't. Here it is. Okay. I'm going to copy this and then go back and paste it in here. And I have the same thing. So essentially, when I am finished, assuming that I am doing 4 of these, I will have 4 of these things that actually look pretty much like paragraphs. If I'm going to do 5 of them, it's going to pretty much look like paragraphs, except in one of them, instead of there being black, red, green, black, it's going to be black, red, green, red, green, black. So that's how that is going to work out. And if you're going to choose 5 pieces of data, 2 of those pieces of data need to be able to support the same topic sentence. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. And once that is done, you have completed RP5. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you.